What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Doomsday Gaming. We are here with our buddy Zach, and he just got top 8 at the Alliance Inside pre-release. And what did you play, buddy?
Played Regenesis Cash.
Hell yeah, brother. New cards. Really good to see people topping with new shit. All right, let's go and get into that deck profile.
Okay, so today I played 3 Regenesis Archfiend. This is the Searcher of the deck. It has to have another monster with 2,500 more attack or defense. Original attack and defense to special summon itself. Once it's special summon, you add any Regenesis card from deck to hand. Also, they all have, except one of them, have the effect that if it goes to the graveyard during your opponent's turn, you add back to hand. So 3 of this guy. I played 1 of the big guy. You can only special summon him by banishing a monster on the field with original attack of 2,500 attack and defense. When he's special summon, he sets a Regenesis spell trap from deck to field, and then during the battle phase, he gains 2,500 attack. So if he battles another monster in defense too, he also does piercing. So that's another way to that's pretty good. I played 2 of the Omni Negate Sage. This is the Omni Negate for the deck. If you control a monster with 2,500 attack or defense, it's an inherent summon to special summon. Then when your opponent activates a card or effects, you send another Regenesis card from hand or field. When you do, it negates the activation and destroys a card. So that's how come they're in synergy with each other. You can send this guy on your opponent's turn to negate the activation, and then during the end phase, this guy will come back. I played 3 Warrior. This is the bounce of the deck. Again, an inherent summon if you control a monster with 2,500 attack or defense. When he's special summoned, it doesn't really do nothing, but during it's a quick effect to target a card in the field and tribute itself, and then bounce it back to hand. And then I played the 1 Dragon. It's the same thing as the other one's an inherent summon. Once during any time or whatever, you can tribute this card, target 1 spell or trap on the field, and banish it. These guys all have the effect that they're going to the field, the graveyard during your opponent's turn. You get to add it back to hand. So they board break it, whatever, all that kind of stuff, and you can survive it. Though at least you'll know you'll have recursion for the next turn. This is the only guy that does it, and this guy can only be special summoned or set by banishing a monster with 2,500 attack and defense. The reason why I only play 2 of this one is because you have to send another Regenesis card. So by itself, it doesn't really do much. So that's what I play for that one. For the spells, I played 3 Regenesis. This is the Searcher of the deck. If you control a monster on the field with 2,500 attack or defense, you can add a monster with 2,500 attack and defense. So if I control Kashtira card and I activate this, I can take a monster that matches it and add it back to hand. It also has a graveyard effect where I can banish this and then target one of my monsters in my graveyard and special summon it. So if they bail one of these effects and I activate this engrave, I can get this back and get my combo going again. So pretty handy. I actually did that sometimes because if I had nothing in hand and I had this engraved, I would banish this, special summon this, and get my combo running because he himself doesn't really do nothing in hand by himself. So I also played 3 Code. This is a special summon quick effect, a quick play. Special summon 1 Regenesis monster from the deck, but I'm also locked out of the extra deck until the end of the next turn. So during the turns, depending on what I'm playing, I can also summon, if I have something on the field already, you can summon the monster negates, your bounce, or the spell and trap. Okay? Because these ones can tribute themselves. This one just needs something on the field, so it's kind of difficult depending on your setup. Also has the graveyard effect, just like Regenesis, to banish itself, but this one actually special summons something from banished. So if you banish something off of for the summon of this one, like you get this guy and you want this one back, banish this, target this, special summon. So they get themselves back. Sucks. Trap card, Earth. When you activate it, you send 1 to the deck during your opponent's turn, obviously, and then you can book a move a card. And it also has the other effect where you can send this, special summon any amounts, except this one, from the graveyard, hand, or banished. So then you can just have them all come back. And again, they go to the graveyard, and then they'll come back to your hand next turn. So it has some synergy with that. I played
charge.
And then going game 2 and 3, I side this out. Going game 2 and 3, I'll just set whatever I need extra to either quick play or the Regenesis. The supplement engine I played today was Cash. I played 3 Uforn, 3 Fenrir, 3 field spell, and 2 birth. The ratios were okay for me today, in all honesty. The reason why I wanted to play 3 of this is because if I saw this and the Archfiend, I could, depending on how I wanted to go, I would reveal it, spell on this, and get my the Regenesis combo going, or I can just go with cash plays. Another thing that's really interesting too is if I have this and this in hand today, like I had a lot, I could activate this, search this, have this, reveal this, special summon this, get my combos going. Later on, activate Birth to get my uniform back in normal summon. So it was a lot of disruptions. So it was really good. There'll be a couple times today where I would multiple of these. That's kind of thinking about cutting down one of this and playing one Theosis and then playing another the Scareclaw just for rank 7 plays. That's just one of those things, the theories I'm testing right now. So that was that. And then with the hand traps, I played 3 Ash, 3 Droll, 3 Fula. And this is where the things are kind of different. I played 2 Bells, 2 Nibs, and I played 3 Imperms. The reasoning behind Bell, this format, is because the new Ally Talker, Specialist from Grave, I'll let them do the combo and I'll activate this. They don't really end on everything like that and all that kind of stuff too. Or if they don't even end on that, I think hitting the choke point for that trap that Specialist from Grave or Banish would be really good. I could do this. A lot of decks right now are searching, so this is the main deck is really good. And then Nib Cop can people off guard today. So that's just the main deck right there. It's 42. I would think of cutting down maybe 1 Birth, or maybe 1 Field Spell to add another card. But right now, 42 felt good. Extra deck, 1 big eye for the rank 7 place. The good thing is what you need to know is that obviously you have the rank 7s and the Kashtira cards. But also, this is a rank 8. Or level 8. This is a level 8. This is level 7. This is 7. Oh, my bad. These are 8s. These are 7s. The reason why that's convenient is because you have like rank 7s and all that kind of stuff you can go into. A really cool thing to note about that is that Birth lets you normal summon a level 7. So you can summon these. So if you need something on the field or there's an disruption, you can just normal summon these off of the Birth. So.
Yeah, which one of their cards is the one that extra deck locks you? Is it just a trap?
It is just the spell.
Oh, the spell.
So
okay.
yes.
Gotcha.
Which is really cool because during your combos, if you play it right, this never really comes up. You'll just activate this on your turn to summon your make combos, and you're not quick Xing or doing anything like that on your turn. So. So you play the number 11, the Red Eyes, and then the Phantom, Mecha. The only ones I really summoned today was this one, and that was just to get over a damn Tyrant Dragon, so that way they couldn't get their traps back over and over and over again, because it's a permanent take. Because when you do that and you have your stuff set up, them getting their Majesty over that was just really annoying, so I took it, you couldn't do it no more. This would have been in theory good, just because it's a level 7 and you get the burns and all that kind of stuff. This never really came up at all today. I might take this one out. One thing I didn't miss though today was the Kashtira Thixie, and I'm definitely going to find it and replace it with this. The 8s today were Dean, number 11, and then this guy. The theory behind this was that if I ever had a problematic card that I couldn't get over by being destroyed, I would rank 8, summon this, send it. And then this one, if I ever needed time, I can just, or it's like another uniform, and I just pick it, send it to the grave, burn them or whatever, and then just a monster negates. These I never summoned these at all today. But in theory, depending on their situations where these can help you out. And then you have the Zeus, and then the anti-Zeus. These never came out. This actually came out to me today once, because I normal summoned, what was it? One of my hand traps. I think it was Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the Bell at? I normal summoned the Bell. Went into this, and then bounced the detonator, and then I activated Birth, and then normal summoned the Fenrir, and then I just had a disruption on their turn, and this helped me win the game. Just something like some simple thing like that.
Oh yeah, is this just so you can't special summon, or you can't summon for the rest of your turn?
I believe it says you can't special summon.
Nice, yeah. So
You cannot special summon for unless with this turn.
Yeah, so you just know. That's hilarious. That's a great workaround.
And then the Link Spider, just in case you got Nibiru or whatever reason and all that kind of stuff, and then the SP to go into it. And then generic Link 2s I had was this one, the Phoenix. This came up just because Floodgate decks and all that kind of stuff, that scared me in this deck right here, because I want the effects to go off. IP, Unicorn, Eco Talker, and then the access code. The funny thing is, I actually was gonna play this today, but I needed the gym cards to make this live, so I can sit there and like do the Macaphanum beast and then draw the cards in a turn. I couldn't find them in turn, so I just threw cards in the extra in the side deck to make it the cards I needed. So that's where like a lot of the this one, and this one came into play. Just last minute additions. Side deck. Lancey is the best card right now because it stops Malice. I'm terrified of Malice in this deck. Perulia for the Ryzio matchups. We still have people who play. The one Ghost Bell, just in case I feel like I need to actually see it more. 2 Lava Golems because going second, I don't need my normal summons. So I can just get rid of any problematic cards, like, let's say if they have a Desert Ring, something else, I can get rid of it and then do my combos. Funny thing is, too, if I open up both of this, because it's much original 2500 attack or more, if I need to reveal something with Archfiend, I can reveal it and then get my combos going. 3 strikes. This came up today because I struck the detonator when they summoned it. It was really good. And then someone tried to ash me on my plays and it was set, and I could just ash and keep going. And then last one was evenly. Because again, I don't need the OTK, I can also just really grind you. And this is a blowout card. Again, I didn't really go off today. Every time I sided it, I never saw it. A lot of the times too, when I sided a lot of cards, I never saw them. I had to sit there and it was basically just all cash beat down. It was all the time. But the deck was really fun today. I had a lot of fun. There's a little couple tweaks here or there I wanted to sit there and change, especially the extra deck. Side deck for sure. But through and through, the deck was really fun.
Hell yeah, man. I'm glad you did so well. What were your matchups, if you don't mind asking?
Round 1 was Blue Eyes. The hand traps came in clutch with that one. I was able to draw and then the Ash and the Emperor. Round 2 was Ryziel, Disseals. I couldn't see any of my engines or Cash or Genesis was just straight hand trap for me. So I was just trying to sit there and keep them off, but the deck's a 1-card starter, so they killed me. Round 3 was a weird matchup actually. It was Ryziel, Snake Eye, Fiendsmith. It was really weird because they summoned the Ice, summoned the X, and then I was like, okay, cool, this is where the duo comes in. He was like, nope, Inferno add Poplar popped off, and I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? So that the nib came in handy because I nibbed them on the right time, so it was pretty good. And then round 3, that was round 3. Round 4 was Southland Great, like my boy Tyler. The game was really crazy. Game 1, he ashed me at the right moment and got me. Game 2, I was able to sit there and grind him out. Game 3, I opened up really nutty. I had Fulos, Ash, Imperm, Ghost Spell, and then Unicorn. Standby phase, I activate the Fua, and then he just does me get my everything going and all that kind of stuff. So it was fun for me. Not for him, though.
Nice, man. Well, yeah, I'm glad that you're playing that new deck, man. It looks really, really cool. I love the synergies with everything. That's awesome. And you already said you were making those changes, the extra deck stuff, whatever that, the
Golem card.
Yeah.
Sure, because it gives you extra draws and all that kind of stuff through the heat swap.
Yeah,
So
nice,
if you
man.
break, you get those back.
Hell yeah. Well, hey, congratulations. One last thing, any shout-outs? Shout out to Primal, first off. I love this shop.
Yes.
What else?
I'm shout out to Di. Di was helping me with this deck a lot. To the group chat, Luke Saho, Tyler, Angel, Frosty, all the homies and all that kind of stuff. Dino was excited for the deck, so they helped me get the deck and everything ready and all that kind of stuff. They've been bouncing off ideas with me too, all that kind of stuff. I was trying to play Ryziel Genesis, and they were like, no, don't do that. It's a bad idea. I was like, okay, cool. So I listened to them. Eric helped me out earlier today when we were testing and all that kind of stuff, too. So he was like, he played Disseals in this, too, but because depending on the format, it wasn't really good. But yeah, shout out to the homies.
Hell yeah, man. Well, hey, thank you so much again, Zach. Congratulations again, man. That's awesome. Going 3 out of 4 is not that bad. I'm sure you're going to do, a lot better with this deck going forward. So yeah, all the good stuff, subscribe, follow all that stuff on the road to 700 subscribers. Thanks so much. See y'all later. Bye.
All right, thank you.